Advertising on YouTube helps me reach engaged customers.
Wherever I play, I go big. In the stadium or Yahoo Fantasy. I'm the next pick.
Bro. Come on, man.
So camera's on, baby.
Man, you're...
Fellas! Welcome back to the Fellas Show. Today is September 7th. It's 2021 still.
We're still here.
We're still here. We're still the Fellas. This is still the Fellas Show. Song's kind of a vibe.
There was some angry music.
There was some angry music.
There was
anyone
some
was having
angry. Hey, I think that's the reflection of VIP yesterday.
Yeah, we have a little
reflection.
angst after yesterday.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
Let's talk about it.
All right.
Let's just get it right out of the way, right off the bat. Let's talk about
way.
VIP yesterday, okay? We have our 4-team total. We have our 4-team totals over. We have the Mets, Brewers, Red Sox, Pirates. 2 of them hit, 2 of them don't. Whatever. We go even on that. Let's talk about the rest of the fucking slate, though, because I'm kind of angry about it. Just a little bit. Phoenix Mercury, -9.5. Great line. Great game. Up 20 points, going to the fourth quarter. No, they blew it. They fucking choked. 20-point lead. They choked. They only win by 5. -9.5 misses. Okay, it happens. It's sports. It's sports, right? It's sports.
It's life,
Go to the next parlay on VIP slate yesterday. Red Sox Giants. Oh, wow. That was looking real good, huh? Red Sox up 7-1. Giants up 10-2. Nope. Red Sox blew it in extra fucking innings yesterday to screw that parlay up. Okay, it's sports. It happens, right? Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. It's just sports. Let's go to the next parlay on the fucking slate, huh? Pittsburgh Pirates, Baltimore Orioles, the home dog parlay at plus like 380. Beautiful. Pirates do everything they can, win the game 6-3, perfect. Orioles beating the Royals the whole fucking game. Blow it in the top of the 8th, lose that parlay. Okay. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days.
One of those days.
Where all the teams just no. Okay. Let's go to the last parlay of the day. Orioles plus 4.5. They lose by 1. Easy
money.
Alt line parlay.
Come on now.
Pirates plus 3.5. They win by 3. Easy. The Mariners, which I thought was going to be the easiest one of the day against the Astros, lose 10-2. That slate made me angry. Angry. If it wasn't for my tennis parlay hitting last night, I would have been so upset. Also, once again, another plus money tennis parlay goes on the Twitter account, and it wins.
Yeah.
We have like 2 people that are like, oh, yeah, we got that one. I'm like, oh, nice, yeah. I'll just keep giving out free money. Yeah. Ugh. Yesterday made me angry. Yes, Mariners, Stephanie, those motherfuckers. UC Kikuchi threw 4 strikes in 29 pitches, I think I heard.
Jeez.
I think his first 29 pitches, I heard he threw like 4 to 6 strikes or something. It was bad.
That's not good.
I will point out some highlights of the show yesterday. Byron Buxton, Sean, very research in-depth, said, I really like his name. I'm going to take him today.
Whoa. Give me some credit here. Dude's 100% on homers against the Cleveland Indians,
This is true.
He's never not.
We had 3 options, and he's like, Byron Buxton. I like his name.
Well, and he had the coolest name of the 3. That's just natural.
But Byron Buxton goes yard yesterday.
Plus 300.
Plus 300. I forget. Oh, Jorge Polanco went yard yesterday, as we said. I think Josh Donaldson was the only one of that game that we called that did not end up going yard. So there were some highlights yesterday. VIP definitely sucked. The show was okay. We were definitely on it and kind of off it. But, man, what a fucking collapse by all of our teams.
Yeah, it was not.
Unbelievable.
Certainly not
Halfway through the day
ideal.
yesterday, I thought we were damn near going to sweep it.
Seemed like a good one.
And the Phoenix Mercury. God
Ugh.
bless America. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're letting the Indiana Fever come back like that.
No.
They almost lost that game. It was within like 2 or 3 a couple times. A part of me kind of wanted them to lose that game just because I knew the 9.5 wasn't coming anymore when it was like a minute left and they're up by 3. I kind of hope the Fever win this one now.
My sticky was almost real good.
Really?
Ended up 6-3.
Nice.
And that's because I took Mets first 5 money line and first 5 team total over.
Yeah.
And it was 2-2
Yeah.
going into the 6th, and then it was 3-2 after the 6th. So if it was a first 6th, would have been 8-1 on the day.
You should have known, man. You should have known.
But unfortunately, that doesn't exist on most books. So
well,
here we are.
Here we are. We shake it off. We move on to the next day. That day is completely gone, out of my mind. Memory of a goldfish. I don't remember what sports happened yesterday. They're done. They're over. They're gone. Don't care. Fuck them. But now it's today. It's Tuesday now.
It sure is today.
What do we have? Do you have anything for us today? Mr. Sports Stories himself.
We have a few, and then I have some fun, wacky, non-sports stories.
Those are my favorite.
There's not a lot of sports news at the moment.
What? You're telling me on a Tuesday morning we don't have scandals and
No, I didn't say that.
and stories and,
I didn't say
and
we
rumors
don't have
and
scandals,
drama
stories, news,
and
moves, and rumors.
fair,
But we have just limited.
fair.
Limited for the day. We'll start out. It's interesting. A couple of things with both the NHL and the NWHL. Completely separate, but both have some news.
Stephanie, do not worry. Braxton is in class today, as he is a child.
He's just
so
a
he will
studious little guy.
he will
We're
not
very
be
proud
here.
of him. He's getting in his education.
Speaking of which, I go back to school today.
Boo.
I know.
You're going to school?
Yeah, I'm getting that betting certificate at Ohio University.
Yeah, true.
For the next 3 months, I'll be back in school again.
We're gonna have a doctor though. We'll have a doctor of
A doctor of sports betting.
Doctor of.
No, I will be getting my master's certificate in sports betting. The only one that exists in the world, by the way.
Wow.
They have the first and only. I'm very excited. Anyways, what do we have today? What do we got? Give
Off
me
the
something
bat.
controversial.
Well, this isn't controversial.
Well, I'm going to make it controversial
okay,
anyways.
but it's actually just pretty good though.
Oh, okay.
For the next Olympics, for the Winter Olympics.
Yes.
2018, NHL players couldn't go. They skipped it. This year, they figured it out despite all the weird travel restrictions and all that. The 2022 games will have NHL players playing for Team USA.
I didn't even realize that we didn't have it in the last Olympics.
Yeah, I didn't know either. But here we are.
We didn't have NHL in the Olympics in 2018.
Nope.
Why? That wasn't COVID.
No, they just didn't.
They just didn't want to. Well, I'm feeling it that year.
It actually, yeah. So the last time they had played was 1994.
Am I just blanking? No, that's not true either.
I don't know why they didn't. It's something with the players' union and
Interesting.
a whole lot of.
I did not know that.
Oh, they wouldn't. The IOC under President Thomas Bach would not pay assorted costs in 2018, leading to NHL to turn away from the Olympics because they didn't want to interrupt the season.
Oh. Well, that makes sense. It's kind of in a more important league than the Olympics going on.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
On the other side of hockey, the NWHL, they changed their name to the Premier Hockey Federation.
I don't like that.
The Premier Hockey Federation.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's not as clear.
Yeah,
It's
I
a little
don't.
more confusing on what it actually is. Their goal, though, is to make it seem like it's more of a international. I think they're trying to attract more international players to it by making it, because it's most other around the world. It's a lot of those hockey things are known as a federation.
Yeah.
So I think the main thing is to attract people from around the world to join the NWHL/PHF.
I don't like it. Dumb. Bad decision. Not going to work.
Also, somewhat of a statement to remove the gender from the title, to be like, hey, we don't need to just put women's in it. We're just the hockey
Totally agree,
federation.
except that is not how that's going to work.
Yeah, but I think the Premier Hockey Federation is just a little vague.
Very vague, and I don't know that it's women's.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm all for like having men's National Hockey League and women's National Hockey League rather than the National Hockey League and women's National Hockey. If that's like what if that's what the problem is here, but don't change it to something that people aren't gonna know now. Like Premier, like I don't even like unless we just had this conversation. You read this article,
Right.
You're gonna walk into next year and be like, "What the fuck is the Premier Hockey League?"
Well, there you go. Now you can explain it to someone.
Premier Hockey Federation. Sorry.
Actually. Yeah, so you can do that now. So that's sweet. They're also letting a lot more private money and private ownership in. They're trying to just they're like, all right, let's bulk this thing up.
Nothing ever goes wrong when you get private people in sports.
Well, yeah. Well.
Sorry, I just feel like that's a really bad decision on their part.
Well, yes.
You rebrand after like 1 year.
It's actually their 7th inaugural season.
No, they had their first championship during the first COVID year. I know, because the Minnesota Whitecaps won it.
Let's go Whitecaps.
Let's go Whitecaps! Unless they've been playing with no championships for a bunch of seasons.
They might, because this says. Where'd it go? The salary cap is $300,000. That's going to be a bigger problem than the name. I'll tell you that.
Whoa! I thought you meant the salary cap itself. Whoa, that is going to be a problem.
Bad. It was created in 2015, but that's weird that they haven't had a championship.
Yeah, their first championship year was the season going into the start of COVID.
I guess it was just more of a little exhibition thing.
I guess so.
Kind of running around playing hockey. So that's interesting.
$300,000 for a salary cap? That's like a 17-person roster.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know
At
how
least.
that works. I have no idea how that works.
Well, you got to pay to play? But no, don't take the National Hockey League name and use it to leech off of that. Not leech, that's bad. Branch off of that, because that's what you should be doing. Because the National Hockey League should be helping the Women's National Hockey League, just like the NBA helps the WNBA.
Yeah.
But no, let's completely change it so we have no association with the National Hockey League. That actually makes money.
And it's existed for more than however many years.
So yeah, let's do the gender thing rather than, make money while we can, and then down the line, once we establish ourselves, then change our name and
Yeah,
rebrand.
it does seem like you got to get that salary cap up a little more before you're worried about enticing
Yeah, the
people
league
from
name.
around the
Yeah.
country. Like, that's like someone would be like, oh, the Premier Hockey Federation. I'll be like, all right, well, what are they gonna pay me? I'm like, $30,000.
Yeah. Hey, all for not trying to be under the National Hockey League branch, but as a business decision, that was fucking stupid. You take the National Hockey League and you take whatever you can out of them for as long as you can. Let them build with you, be a partnership with you, just like the WNBA does with the NBA. And hey, one day down the line, the WNBA will probably be called something else, the WBA or something. I don't know.
That's wild. The average salary is $51,000, which doesn't even make sense with a $300,000
Yeah, that
cap.
that doesn't make sense. At all.
Who knows how that actually works? The top earners, like the top 25th percentile, makes $96,000. Bottom 25th percentile makes $29,000. That's insane.
That is paying to play professional
That's
sports.
a lot to play hockey.
That is paying to play professional sports.
A little bit there.
So yes, let's rebrand in something that no one knows what it is, so that we can get our salary higher. Just not a good business decision here. Get me in contact with whoever runs that fucking league, and we'll get this sorted out.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to run a women's league.
Really?
I feel like I could put women's sports on the fucking map. Not that it's not already, but like I could. Like if I was in control of the WNBA, shit would be changing and quick. If I was in charge, like women's national soccer, the money that I would bring into that fucking team. I think that people who run like not popular sports teams are fucking idiots.
A lot of the time, they do tend to be.
And maybe it's just because, I had like a little bit of education on how to run teams and things like that. But like, dude, like some of these people are fucking stupid. Like changing the WNHL to the Premier Hockey League.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Premier
Quite-
Hockey Federation, sorry, the
quintessence.
PFL.
Yeah, bro. At least give it the respect
The
it
H. Wait,
deserves.
Premier PFL?
PFL. THL.
PHL. Okay. I'm over it now. But I think it was a dumb decision.
A little quickie from the NFL. Mark Andrews is now the highest paid tight end in the world.
Wow.
For the Baltimore Ravens. Just signed a 4-year, $56 million deal. Here's the thing with that, though. It's like the highest paid if you average his salary over the next 4 years.
So not really, but
Not
kind
really,
of.
but hey, made some good money. Good for Mark Andrews.
Good for tight ends.
Yeah, good for tight ends.
Definitely an underrated position. Also, is the Baltimore Ravens going to get a damn wide receiver?
No.
Why?
They don't want one.
Why?
I don't know.
Just one?
No.
One.
They don't want it.
Why?
I don't know.
Just one.
Nope.
Why not? Why don't they just
They
take
don't need
one
that.
good wide receiver? Just one. One that someone knows.
Don't work like
Don't
Don't work like that.
No, don't want him.
Don't.
We got Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Mark Andrews is a solid receiving tight end.
Sure.
Don't get me wrong.
He's a
And
solid
Marquise Brown is
receiver for-
fast as shit. But, like, no one? Not even free agency? You want to go get, like, A.J. Green?
No.
Or, like, Corey Davis?
No, thank you.
Or, like, draft anyone?
No.
Or just
No.
someone who can run a route and
No.
catch a ball for Lamar?
No.
No?
No.
All right.
No, they don't.
They don't.
More news out of Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah.
Where we stand at this point is just a clouded mess of just.
And you've been on top of this story too. Like Sean's been actually really invested in the story, trying to figure out what's going on, and he's just completely stumped. He cannot figure out what the fuck is going on here, or how this is all like got started or anything.
So here's where we're at. Whole world is saying, is this even a real school? Are these even real students? Are these even anything that's real whatsoever? And we have an answer from the head coach himself, Tyron Jackson, that dude. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He took over.
Wait, he took over as Bishop Sycamore after Leroy Johnson. Yeah, Leroy.
He's the new Bishop Sycamore head coach. Good for him. Shout out, yeah, big promotion.
To a job that doesn't exist, but we'll go past that part.
So, remember when there were a high school that was playing IMG Academy?
Yeah.
We're very far away from there now.
Okay.
In a quote
Yeah,
from the new head coach, Tyron Jackson, he said, Bishop Sycamore is not a school. We do not offer curriculum. He said, we are not a school. And that's not what Bishop Sycamore is. And I think that's what the biggest misconception about us was. And that was our fault. Because that was a mistake on paperwork.
You mean when you signed up as a high school that said, we are a high school, and then you signed a contract that said, we are going to play other high schools because we are a high school? And then the players that you brought onto your team, and you said, welcome to our high school.
Yeah, that's a mistake on paper. I'll have my guys get on that. That's a
and the other coach literally said, we're up at 8 a.m. doing classwork and stuff. We're just not your typical school.
No, yeah, that was a mistake on the paperwork.
That was the paper.
It was our fault. I can totally get why you think we were a high school, and that's on us.
The fact that we told ESPN that we're a high school and we have D1 prospects. But
Yeah,
that's
so
just
that's on
that
us.
was a paperwork
That's
thing.
dude. No, that's our bad.
That's hey, it's on me.
That's on me there.
That's on me.
But it was the paperwork mostly, not all the way.
I think who's the new coach?
Tyron Jackson.
I think Tyron Jackson and Urban Meyer should get together because these guys are really good at saying something and then literally days after saying the exact opposite thing, even though they're quoted saying another different thing. These guys would get along very well, I think.
So then the next question to the man was about a past report about Bishop Sycamore's official bell schedule, a building address associated with its name, as well as the fact that it was classified by the state of Ohio as a non-charter, non-tax supported school last year.
So they did try and be a school.
Yes. Well,
on
however,
the paperwork.
The claim is Tyron Jackson said, whoa, that paperwork mistake made them say that they were a school, and I was only hired 7 months ago, and that happened way before then, so I didn't even know people thought we were a school.
He got hired 7 months ago? He's like very much in this. This
Yeah,
is all this is halfway his fault.
So they asked him about all that, and he said, yeah, no, that was for me. And then, right, I don't know anything about that. I don't speak on stuff I don't know about. Like I said, if something that happened, if it was, like I said, if it was something that happened like that, then that's terrible. That's not how you do business.
Very detailed, man.
This is just
very
not how
detailed,
you do
man.
Business. So then the final question: if Bishop Sycamore is not a school, and if the people inside it all agree that it's intended to give young adults football games to play rather than classes to take, then why is it playing actual high schools? Quote, a lot of it you can say was self-inflicted, and I'm willing to say that, but at the same time, that's probably from a head-down type of thing. Don't attack these kids. Don't take that part from them. Now that they don't have a season, possibly, once the smoke clears, we're national news. Whoever does schedule us will be national news. So, why were they playing high schoolers? We don't know.
We still don't know. Why they said they were high schoolers, we still don't know, because those are 20-plus-year-old men.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the next team they'll play will probably be a group of lawyers from the Ohio Department of Education.
Hopefully they get their paperwork right on that one.
Yeah, man, it's been like that for like.
Has that coach gotten arrested yet?
Yeah.
Is he officially arrested?
Why he gone?
Is that why he's
That's
gone?
why Tyron Jackson.
Well, I knew he had a
out here
warrant out. I
spitting
didn't.
facts.
I knew he had a warrant out. I didn't know if he was actually,
Actually.
officially shackled up or not.
I just don't even understand.
I don't understand either. That story is still wild. I still don't understand it. Is Gus Edwards good at pass catching? That's something I've wondered who their passing down back will be. Well, they don't have JK and they don't have Justice, so he's gonna have to be, I think. Yeah, it's the Ravens are not looking good. However, my fantasy team with Gus Edwards on it sure fucking looks good at the moment. Speaking of fantasy, we got to do our fellows draft
True.
tomorrow night, everyone.
During the show.
During the show, we could do it during the show tomorrow, even though everyone probably works.
Yeah.
Fantasy draft tomorrow, fellas? I think so. I'll set it up for that. I need to get 3 more people in? 4 more people in? Pots. I got people. I got people that can get in. What else we got? We got any other news breaking, groundbreaking, rumor exploding, scandalous, stealing, controversial,
Yeah.
copying?
Yeah, we do.
Nice. Yeah, let's plan for tomorrow later afternoon. So everyone's
Are you
done from work and
familiar?
everything.
Are you familiar with Grimace, the character from the McDonald's cartoon things? The big purple man?
Can I see a picture?
Yes, yeah, I'll pull up a picture.
Maybe, possibly. I'm sure I am. Oh yeah, the big Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
big
Yeah.
motherfucker. We'll get him.
Who
in
no one
this-
knows why he's there
or what he is,
or what he is.
Well, we'll pull him up real quick. Stay there, you big fatty. There you go. All right. This is the guy in question. This big purple man, Grimace.
Grimace from McDonald's.
Grimace from McDonald's. He is loving it.
It's accurate.
What is he? Do you ever wonder?
A grape that ate too much McDonald's.
Hey, that's not a bad guess. But we have an answer. He's a big old taste bud.
That's stupid.
He's a big old taste bud.
That's stupid. Why isn't he pink? Aren't taste buds supposed to be like red and pink?
No, they're supposed to be big and purple. And they have a face, and they look a little bit like they're off of something. And
I think mine are pink, bro.
Oh, well, that's a personal problem.
I'm just saying.
They're always pretty quiet. They haven't really explained for how long he's been under wraps. This is the little, like, you see how it's like the inside of your taste bud?
It's pretty gross, bro.
That's pretty gross. But there was just never any kind of thing. It was always like, you know, like McDonald's Twitter had like an automated thing. It was like, great question to someone who would ask it, and they say, he's either the embodiment of a milkshake or a taste bud. But what do you think? So they're always a little bit like, yeah, we don't know what a grimace is. But then this dude, Brian Bates, who's just a manager of a McDonald's franchise in Canada, just was talking to CBS News, and he's like, he's a big taste bud. He's just a big old taste bud. So there you go. That's what that guy is. He's a big taste bud. Grimace can taste with his whole body. So, do with that information what you will. I liked him better when he was just a purple blob running around, perform shenanigans. But
Does he even do shenanigans?
oh, I'm sure.
I've
I'm
never
sure.
seen one of these guys act like in real life ever,
Oh, I'm sure.
or heard
he's-
anything about them in my entire life.
He's definitely up to something.
I thought they had a fucking clown as their mascot, not a big purple taste bud.
Nope, it's that big purple taste bud right there.
That's dumb. I don't like McDonald's now. That actually just deterred me away from McDonald's. Seems like they have everything going for them except for this, whatever this is.
You don't like
This is
Grimace?
a dumb, stupid, fucking dummy move. I'm gonna need you to never say that he could taste with his whole body ever again.
But he can. It's not a
He
joke.
looks like he
This
tastes
is-
with his whole
it's
body.
not a joke. This is his life. Are we having
No, it's just
connection
the TV.
problem?
Just the
Okay.
TV. Just the TV.
Okay.
No worries.
Okay, I was.
Baby, don't worry about a thing.
Did you see the video
'Cause every little thing
of Bob Marley?
gonna be alright. No, I did not.
It's not. It's of the Virginia School Board. Is in, like,
Bird?
The
Bird,
Virginia
yard.
School Board is in a meeting,
Okay.
and they get pranked.
Oh, I have seen this. This is pretty funny,
I
actually.
just want to run through it for anyone who has not seen it, because this is a gem.
This is our kind of humor, by the way. This is very much up our alley.
If you're yes, we'll get through this advertisement, but brief little thing. Have you ever seen the Shrimpsons?
No.
Bert Shrimpson.
No.
Yeah, well, he does some of these types of pranks sometimes. Definitely inspired by that skateboarding son of a gun.
That's skateboarding son of a gun.
Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken. Sook Mahidik. Ophelia McHawk. Ophelia McHawk. Eileen Dover. Eileen Dover. Don Kiddick. Don Kiddick. Wayne Kerr. Wayne Kerr. Tasha Tunstall.
I don't know that one.
Tasha Tunstall.
No.
Melissa Dart. Melissa Dart. Aaron Sorkin. Aaron Sorkin.
How many do they have?
I want to thank you, Ms. Thomas, for your remarks, for being our only speaker. We appreciate your presence here today and your input.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
You think he was just trying to straight face it, or you think he was?
I have a feeling when you're in that position, you are just trying as hard as you can to sound out the names that you have and trying not to like butcher them. I'm sure he had no fucking clue what he was doing. I'm sure he was just so focused on not trying to butcher all those weird ass names that he was reading. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. is my other draft. Do you want to do it at the same time? Little dual action. We could do 7 p.m. Eastern. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
7 p.m. Anyone? Yes? No? Braxton? Stephanie? Cam? Luke? Sean?
I basically can't do it.
Oh, that's right.
I'll be auto.
I can pull your team up on the other screen.
Yeah.
By the way, not gonna lie, dual monitor fantasy draft, first time I've ever done it this year.
Mm-hmm.
Game changer. Next level shit. Having the draft here and having another screen for doing whatever you want and then your phone at the same time. Whoo. Whoo.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I can't wait for Braxton to absolutely fuck up immensely in this draft. Very excited for it. If there's anyone who does watch the show or tunes back on the show at a regular time, because I know there are a bunch of you out there, please hit us up on a DM when you watch this about if you would like to be in a fantasy football league. I think we have 3 spots left. Maybe 2, because I know someone else is going to be in it.
First come, first serve.
First come, first serve. I don't know if we're doing money. I have not decided that yet. I don't think we have decided that yet. If we want to, we can. For some money.
100K buy-in.
100K buy-in. I have my first
Big ballers only.
I have my first $100 buy-in fantasy league this year. $1,000 for the winner.
Wow.
Some serious shit. 12-man, half-point PPR. It's been going on for like 10 years. It is some real shit. And loser has punishment. We've had some good punishments.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. One was the blazing challenge in an extra small woman's dress. That was not me. Blazing challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings. That was gold. That was the best thing I've ever. That was the best thing I've ever watched in my entire life. Last year was a kegger. You had to buy the kegger for the end of the year party, which ended up being a little bit ridiculous. Got a little rowdy. And then the one year, it was standing outside it was when we were a little bit younger. It was standing outside like the main area in our town. Like it's the Chipotle and the noodles and the Cold Stone and the Buffalo Wild. You had to hold out there in a nice little skinny suit. Had to hold I suck at fantasy football. And we all went in the parking lot next to him, got a cooler, and watched it happen. It was great. Love punishment. Hey, if you're in a league with like your boys or your people or anything like that, do a punishment.
Yeah.
For the last place. It makes everyone try much harder. You'll never see your league try as hard as when there is a punishment for last place because people start taking it fucking serious then. And 2, it's that guy who doesn't pay attention to fantasy football normally ends up being that guy, and then you get to point and laugh at him for being that guy every year.
Way to be that guy.
Ever since we started doing a punishment, that guy has taken top 3 in our league. That last place guy now is a god at fantasy football. But anyways, enough about fantasy. Do we got anything else today? Oh, nope. I don't even want you to say it.
Nope.
I don't even want to get into it.
All right.
I looked over at Sean's screen, and the headline says, former manager of DOD Aerospace Threat Program. Quote, UFOs are real.
So we don't have to get into that, but just know they're watching.
Okay, yeah, can we just... See, now you got me on it. So COVID started, right? COVID kind of happened. And at the same time COVID started, the government literally told us that their aliens are real and that we have aliens, like, in captivity. Like, that was a real thing that the government just, after hundreds of years, were like, no, aliens not real, aliens not real. COVID started, and they're like, aliens are real. And because COVID was happening, everyone was just like, oh, yeah, we know. Yeah, okay.
Can I go?
Excuse me, what? Like, trust me, we all knew that they were aliens, right? But then the government just told us it, and everyone's like, oh, okay, sounds good, move on. Like, what? Excuse me, huh? You're telling me that we got different people here? I just want to meet one.
What are you gonna say to it?
Hold up, what? I never heard of this. Yeah, look it up. The government literally said, yep, aliens are real. It was around the same time that COVID started happening.
Dude, did it get leaked out of Cam's office?
Yeah, it was probably Cam himself who leaked it, but I don't know if it's aliens in captivity, but it said that we know that aliens exist, and like we have conversed with them or something along those lines. It came out right when COVID was starting, and everyone's like, COVID! Let's forget about the aliens that are here. It was absolutely ridiculous. It just got swept underneath the rug. Like, oh, yep. The government perfectly planned it to a T. I was like, oh, they're going to forget about this one. This is the time to say it. All right, Braxton has class till 7:20 tomorrow, so we got to wait till 7:30 to do the drive because Braxton's got a class. Ugh. Grow up, Braxton.
Look at this dude.
Grow up. Graduate already. Good Lord, where you been at Iowa University studying agricultural science for the past 7 fucking years? Grow up. Pass a class.
Yeah?
Yep, that's how I feel. Why?
Stay in school. So, there's a bunch of UFOs in U.S. airspace, though.
Yeah.
Like, several.
Yeah.
Regularly spotted. They acknowledge that they spotted 144 mysterious sightings after decades of public denial. It's some highly anticipated, finally unclassified information from the Pentagon called Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, or UAP, which is all just fancy for aliens and their UFOs.
Well, Cam's the one who actually wrote this whole thing, so because he works in the Pentagon.
Bill Whittaker?
Well, that's his alias, of
That's
course.
your alias.
Yeah. Still convinced he works in the Pentagon.
But this is in the interview goes. The interviewer says, "So what you're telling me is that UFOs, unidentified flying objects, are real?" And he responds, "We're beyond that already. The government has already stated for the record that they are real. I'm not telling you that. The United States government is telling you that." So we got some alien spaceships flying around.
We got aliens, bro.
Look, this is the guy that said it, and I trust him. I like the way that this goes. You know how this sounds? It sounds nutty, wacky. Look, Bill, I'm not telling you that it doesn't sound wacky. What I'm telling you is it's real.
Told you.
Look, Bill, I'm not gonna be the one that says this is wacky. This is real life, but
Cam told us to shut up. First of all, Cam doesn't work in the Pentagon. He is the Pentagon. That's what I kind of figured. CAM is an acronym for corners are many.
5 corners.
That's, hey, we might be onto something. CAM is short for Illuminati. That's a bit of a stretch, but I could see it. The corners are many makes a little more sense. See, thank you. He finally admitted it. I work for the Pentagon, Illuminati, and I change all the lines during the show. This is exactly the answer that I was looking for. This is what I suspected the whole time. I'm glad it took him till now to finally admit it, but we've got the truth. We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Your job does kind of sound sick, Cam. You get to work for the Pentagon, the Illuminati, and he changes the lines for sports betting.
Double agent.
Dude, how do you get into that job? Can I interview for that one? That one's pretty cool.
Eric, let's join the Illuminati. Come on, dude.
I mean,
Come on, dude.
think of all the access they have to shit, though.
True. Think they get premiere to the new Star Wars movie?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Premier Hockey Federation.
They
I was
get
about to
front row
lose it.
tickets to the
I
Premier
was
Hockey
going to lose it. Why do you have a Pentagon? Just in case
Just in
someone
case.
didn't know what a pentagon was.
That's called a perfect pentagon because all five sides are the same length and all 5 corners are the same angle.
Got it. Makes way more sense now.
A perfect pentagon.
Stop. You're making Cam think about work.
Sorry, man. I get it. It's a relaxing Tuesday.
It's a
during
relaxing
work
Tuesday
hours.
during work hours. Don't make him think about work again. What's funny is we based all this off the fact that Cam just said he works for the government.
Yeah.
This man could be like
Or just
a
even just
post
a
office,
government building.
a post office man, and we
That'd
just
be cool.
assuming he was in. I mean, he definitely works for the Pentagon. No way in hell. He just works for the government.
There's a cow that went to McDonald's.
What's with the McDonald's kick today?
I don't know, man. I'm not in charge. I just read what gets fed to me.
Could be a janitor in one of the buildings.
Hold on, I'm not getting fooled by this ad. Skip. Now shut up.
Before you start the story, where did this take place?
In Marshfield, Wisconsin.
I fucking knew it. That godforsaken state.
So this woman, apparently her name is Jessica Nelson.
Jessica,
She is driving through the drive-thru.
get your cow.
She was in Marshfield on Thursday.
Of course, Marshfield,
This was last week.
iconic location.
So Jessica wasn't the one with the cow. Why are we talking about Jessica? She saw a
Fuck
cow
Jessica.
in the back of a Buick LeSabre, 3 cars in front of her. Just kidding. It doesn't specify LeSabre, just Buick. But in my head, I'm imagining a LeSabre.
Gotcha.
Thought it was fake at first. Who puts a cow in a Buick? She told the Associated Press. Then its whole head moved. So she took a video of the cow. Let's get the video of the cow at McDonald's up. Because this is kind of cruel. Like, imagine if you're a human. Okay. That doesn't work. Imagine if you're a cow.
Okay.
And you're in the car, and all you smell
Is
your
ancestors.
just getting cooked.
Yeah, that
and
is kind of
consumed.
fucked up.
At all costs.
Alright, I don't want this robot man to talk during it because I feel like the cow in the Buick will speak for itself. Bruh.
That's just a cow.
He's chilling in the Buick.
Bro, roll down a window for that man. That's a mini cow, by the way. That's the same thing that my sister has.
He's just chilling though.
He's just a pet, bro.
He's just vibing in the Buick.
So, because I come from a family that lives out in the country,
Oh yeah.
story time. My sister went to school in Montana for equine management, which is horse management, horse training and things. She now lives in Kansas. She owns a horse training business. But she takes on other animals sometimes too. Come to find out that miniature cows, just like the one you saw in that car, are worth a good amount of money, especially if you can train them to be a pet. So my sister, being who she is, 5 foot nothing, trains Clydesdales, bops them in the nose, they're fucking around. Just badass Wichita, Braxton. She lives in Wichita. Just right outside that new Amazon facility that's going up, like the 1 million square foot warehouse that's going up in Wichita. Anyways, so she trains horses for a living. Finds out that miniature cows are actually good, pretty penny. You can buy them for relatively cheap if you're good at training them, which she is insane at training animals. You can sell them away. So she gets miniature cows. She gets Panda and Bitch. I believe the 2 names were because Bitch was a bitch and Panda looked like a panda.
This makes a lot of sense to me.
She sells Bitch right away for some other whatever. Panda sticks around though. Panda breaks out. She has to call the sheriff. They get Panda back. Panda sticks around for about a month and a half. Sister puts him up to be sold for whatever reason. A family calls her and says, we'll pick him up in 3 days, blah, 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 cash ready to go, blah, 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 blah. She's like, okay. She's like, yeah, we're coming from California. We made a trip here. We're coming back. We're in our RV, blah, blah, blah. She's like, an RV? You got a trailer on it? Never, didn't think much of it. They show up. It's 2 little kids, a dad, and a woman in like a dress. Like, from California.
Yeah.
Like, California.
Straight road.
They live in like
Yeah.
Anaheim Hills.
Okay.
Like, straight road trip, RV. And my sister's like, okay, like, where are we putting it? And they're like, oh, just opens the door to the RV. My sister's like, miniature cows are still 400-pound animals.
They're still poop.
Like, they're a fucking ginormous, like the biggest dog you've ever seen in your life.
RV.
So she goes inside. They have a big cardboard box, like a moving big old cardboard box for this thing, and they took out the couch so that thing could go there. My sister's like, walks in and she's just like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, this is insane. Like, what the hell? And then she's like, how the fuck are we supposed to get it in the RV? Like, this is a cow. Like, you can barely even trailer the damn thing because it's a baby miniature cow. And now they want to get in the RV. They take out 2 2x4s. 2 2x4s as their ramp to go up the thing. My sister is like, okay, here we go. The mom gets behind the cow. My sister's trying to put it in the RV. Cow squares the mom in the kneecap. Kicks her. Just drills her fucking leg. Like, just. Jeez. My sister was like, you should have heard the just on that woman's leg. And apparently she just dropped. Like, just like, tried to play it off like it didn't hurt that bad because this is now her fucking pet. Like, this is her new dog that just drilled her leg. My sister's like, that probably hurts so bad. They get the cow on the 2 2x4s, and my sister's like, like trying to get the cow. They get it in. My sister shows me pictures. It is exactly what you'd expect a cow in an RV in a cardboard box would look like. And they drove all the way from Kansas back to Anaheim Hills, California like that. With a fucking cow in their RV. $100,000 RV with a fucking cow in it. That they used 2 2x4 pieces of wood. If you don't know what a 2x4 is, it's about that big of a piece of wood and it's about that thick. 2 inches by 4 inches. And they got the bitch in the fucking RV. My sister bought that cow for like $1,000 and sold it for like $4,500.
That's insane. What?
This is Kansas. So, hey, miniature cows, fucking sick. Also known, they are pets apparently.
Wow.
People have them as pets. People in California who drive RVs have them as pets.
There you go.
So in case you needed a little enlightenment today on how cows work, that's how it works. That's how miniature cows are bought and sold. Also, California's a weird fucking place.
Yeah.
Weird place.
People with cows in their dang RV. What do you even put it?
Just
You
a-
just back
just
it
a-
up to your backyard. You're like, all right, go get him, bud.
They took a picture like a week later and sent it to my sister of him like in his playpen with like a goat, a couple chickens, and something else.
Oh, that's weird.
I was like,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'd like a personal petting zoo.
yeah, they just have like a personal petting zoo that they got their animals in an RV. Hey man, California's built different. I don't know.
Just so you know about this cow in the car. The Buick cow.
Yeah.
The cow in the Buick.
Yeah.
He was riding in it. So she posted this video of the cow, the one we saw, and was like, cow in the car. And the owner of the cow in the car actually reached out to her and mentioned that's actually a calf. And there's actually 2 other calves in the back seat with him, but they were laying down, so you couldn't see them.
Wait, that's actually like a real
That's
cow?
just a real baby cow.
That's crazy.
And there was 2 other real baby cows in the back seat of the Buick.
That's
You just couldn't
fucking
see.
nuts. Those are big animals.
Yeah.
Those are massive
It
animals.
has to be really young. There's no like.
Yeah, it has to be.
It still has a big old head, but.
Oh, Wisconsin, that godforsaken place that I fucking hate and will never
I mean,
step
look at
foot
the
in
size
ever.
of that thing's head. Like there's got to be a lot of cow attached to that.
There's got to be a lot of cow attached to that.
And there's 2 more back there. Probably smells pretty bad in that Buick.
Hey, it's a pet, bro. It's your pet. Got to deal with it.
We're just trying to sell him to McDonald's. Like, what is he doing here then? Like, what's this all about?
He just walks up to the drive-thru. Hey,
You guys,
you want this one?
how you doing on meat?
All right.
Poor guy.
Boy, there is not shit for sports news today, huh?
Well,
We got aliens,
What
cows.
makes you think of that, Eric? What could possibly make you feel
Aliens,
that way?
cows. Hey, it's a good day.
Grimace, the purple man.
More McDonald's. Anyways, it is officially 11 o'clock, which means that it is officially betting time. We'll be back in 3 to 4.5, maybe 5 minutes if Sean doesn't quite click it back in time. But plan on about 5 minutes.
Like that?
Yeah, plan on 5 minutes. 11:07 Eastern Standard Time, AM. We will be here, ready for bets.
Please accept this offering before we go to break.
I put together some really impressive deals, but this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret? Got it, Buck. You're
The show's canceled.
Grimace, bro. Grimace did something incredible. He made the dollar burger.
I fucking.
That's just such a different time.
Such a different time. This might officially be the worst sports entertainment and betting show in the history of planet Earth.
When Trump was just the apprentice guy and Grimace was a true hero, it was making all the burgers $1. Where did that go?
What happened to this world?
Anyway, reflect on that.
We'll be back.
Well, yeah, we're going to a quick break, like Eric was talking about before I. Yeah, it's one of those days.
It's a long Tuesday.
Be right back, fellas.
It's a long.
Fellas,
Fellas,
it's betting time.
it is that time of day.
After a somewhat unorthodox show.
Yeah, after a bit of a change up at you guys today, we're ready to get back into our regular scheduled program of winning money. We took a day off of winning money yesterday because all the teams decided to say, hey, fellas, go fuck yourself. If you missed VIP and our explanation of what happened with VIP yesterday, basically it was a shit show.
Everything went
Our
wrong.
team totals went 500. That was fine. We went even on that. But then the Red Sox blew a 7-1 lead. The Orioles choked at the very end against the fucking Royals. And the Mariners had to cover plus 3.5 for a big alt-line parlay and lost by fucking 8. So, not to mention the Phoenix Mercury up 20 points going into the fourth quarter and only win by 5 when we have a 9.5 point cover. So whatever, Sports yesterday, I said, hey, fellas, go fuck yourself. And today, I'm saying, hey, sports, go fuck yourself. Because it is a different day, and I'm fucking ready. I'm pissed. So, revenge slates, Tuesday. Get fucking ready, fellas. Because it's coming. First game of the day. I'm all excited to do the slate and everything.
Yeah.
And then I forget that Minnesota Twins are the first game of the day.
Oh.
But I don't care. Because I'm going to bet it right. John Gant and the Minnesota Twins on the road getting plus 120 going against Aaron Savali of the Cleveland Indians at home getting minus 140. That's fine. Let's check this one out because John Gant fucking sucks. John Gant is 0-3, 6.0 ERA, 1.1 WHIP, average innings pitched 2. He's given us 97 innings this year. Earned run log 2.4403, but all those 0.000 are in one inning. And all the bigger numbers come when he plays more than one inning. So this is what we can expect from John Gant. Either goes one inning, probably does really well, or he goes 3 or 4 and probably doesn't do that well. Dinger log, ever since he stopped doing the 1 inning, he's been giving up dingers. Imagine that. When you start a pitcher who's not meant to start, he does bad. Oh. Weird. Couldn't be the Twins who decided to do that. No, we're super good at managing pitching. We always have been. Going against Aaron Savali, who's 10-2 with a 3.32 whip, or ERA, sorry, not a whip, holy shit. 1.06 whip, there you go. 6.2 average innings pitched. He's given us 97 innings as well this year. Earned run log 0.5044125513, so a little sporadic. Occasionally has some heat. Occasionally gets shelled around a little bit. What do you think we do here? Because the over-under set at 10, which is kind of high.
That's a lot.
The wind is going out 16 miles an hour today, though. Ooh. That's a bit of a breeze. Hang on, let me pull up. I need to pull up Baseball Savant. Also, if you don't use Baseball Savant, you should use it.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I liked it a lot. Let's see. I need to get to statistics, player pitching. Custom leaderboards. Let's go to park factors. Okay. Progressive field. A little bit better on the park. Is a 101 on the park factor, which means we get a little bit of boost for hits here. Just a little. Actually, a little bit of a boost for home runs as well. I think there could be some dingers today, man. Some serious dingers today. You got the wind going out like that. You got the Twins who just grip and rip or strike out. We could be seeing some home runs here today. Also, what is Aaron Savali's strikeouts at? Do you know?
3.5. Over 3.5 at minus 136.
136, huh? That's a little bit rude. However,
Kind of rude.
However, the man has gotten over 3.5 in just about every single game that I'm looking at. He got 2 against Baltimore. He got 1 against Toronto, and other than that, he's had 5, 11, 4, 6, 8, 6, and 5. And if there's one thing I know about my Minnesota Twins, it's that even though they only have the 12th, 13th most strikeouts in the league, they strike out a lot. A lot.
They sure do.
Yep, not a big. Well, it is Dinger Tuesday. It is Dinger Tuesday. Who are we taking for a dinger today? I don't think I want to bet on this game besides a dinger by someone, because someone's going yard.
Byron Buxton.
I was just about to say Byron Buxton.
He's 5 in his last 6 appearances against the Indians.
Do we just keep riding Byron Buxton until...
I mean, at this point.
I'm taking Savali over strikeouts, actually.
And then Franmil Reyes is also hit a home run in his last 3 games.
Oh, Fran?
Yeah.
Savali over 3.5.
I think I might end up doing.
I'm either on Byron Buxton or Max Kepler.
If you do the Buxton and the Reyes, but not just for total bases, I wonder, or hits. What are the hits at? Byron Buxton's at 1.5 hits, but he does that too. He does that in his sleep anyway. Total bases though.
Stephanie, who are we taking for home runs?
If you take Buxton's total bases and Reyes' total bases and parlay them, you can't.
I was like, what are you just going to same game parlay out of nowhere?
You can. Oh, wait. Let me turn it on.
I took Buxton, Reyes, Polanco, and Josh in home run props yesterday. So you hit 3 out of your 4?
Jeez.
Did Reyes hit a home run yesterday? Anyways, we move on. I will be taking Savali over 3.5 Ks, though. That line is solid. And I'm either taking Buxton or Kepler as a dinger today. I think Kepler hasn't hit one against him, but he hits pretty damn well against him. 3 hits, 2 doubles, 2 runs. I think Buxton might have to be the one, though. The man's on fire.
Yeah.
He can't stop.
Nope.
Also, it's actually pretty impressive to me that he has that much power for who he is. He's one of the fastest MLB players in the league, if not the fastest. And the man's just hitting dingers. Powerful man. Those are pretty impressive.
Yeah. Powerful man.
Powerful man. All right, we'll move on. It looks like Detroit Tigers and Pittsburgh Pirates next, but I don't have a line because the Pittsburgh Pirates have not listed a pitcher yet. We were all over the Pirates yesterday at plus money. Easy win, but then we parlayed them with the Orioles because we got greedy, and that's the last time we'll do that. Who ended up blowing it by 1. I was kind of upset, but that parlay was so sexy. So sexy. No pitcher for Pittsburgh Pirates?
No, I'm not seeing
We're moving on. We'll move off of that one. We'll just keep going. 7:05, we have Jackson Cower and Alexander Wells for Kansas City Royals going against Baltimore Orioles. Looks like Kansas City Royals getting favored slightly on the road at -120. Alexander Wells for Baltimore Orioles getting about a +100 at home. Over-under set at 10-ish, at least according to this. Cower's 0-2, 9.82 ERA, 2.18 whip, so terrible stats, but he's only given us 11 innings. He had a really bad first 2 starts when he went 0.2 and 1.1 innings. He gave up 4 earned runs both. But in the 2 games since, he went 3 and 6 innings and gave up 2 earned runs across both. Walks are down. Strikeouts were very high the last game. He got 6 last game in 6 innings, which is good for him. Walks were a little bit. Just an unpredictable pitcher here. I do not know how to address this guy. Alexander Wells is also a shitty pitcher. He's 1-2, 7.71 ERA with a 1.93 whip. He's only given us 18 innings this year, and it has not been a very nice 18 innings. He's really only had 1 good outing, and even then it wasn't the greatest. This is an ugly game. We have 2 pitchers who have pitched for 18 innings both.
Oh, boy.
And both average about 3 innings pitched.
Oh, boy.
Not to mention this is the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Why do I feel the under?
I don't know, man, but
it's ugly.
I wouldn't say it's a wrong feeling.
It's ugly. They played each other 4 times this year.
Yeah.
They went over the first 2 at 11 and 12, and then the last 2 it's 5 and 5. We're in Camden today. Camden Yards.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Camden Yards is a good ballpark for the ball to go boom.
True.
Not gonna lie.
Almost 11 runs per game there. 10.8.
Yeah.
Problem is the teams themselves average 4.1 and 4.2 runs per game, respectively. So
neither of these guys have pitched against the other team, obviously.
Makes sense.
I don't. Cower good, yeah. Dylan Peters for Pirates from what I see. Okay. Cowher good. Cowher good, but Cowher not much sample size, and Braxton biased for his own pitchers. That's how I sum up that sentence. So yes, Cowher might be good, but when Braxton says Cowher good, brain automatically goes, don't bet Cowher. Because bias Braxton. Hey, by the way, Braxton, thank you for that great fade on that Nerfy yesterday. Bryce Harper, first pitch of the game, goes dinger, and the Yerfy goes, yup. Thank you. You got any Nerfies for us, or Yerfies for us again today, Braxton? We would love a good automatic lock. I don't think I want to play on this game. This is ugly. Ugly. I will say the under, though. I don't think there's a lot of runs in this game.
Yeah.
Baltimore's
I
pitching's
kinda
been
like
better.
that under, too.
Jackson Cowher's apparently good. Royals can't hit the ball worth fucking shit. Baltimore's bats have slowed down a little bit. Yeah, I'm moving on. I'm done with that game.
Yeah. I don't want it.
Braxton, can you please give us another Nerfy or Yerfy, please? Please. That was such an automatic bet. It was literally the first pitch of the game. Bryce Harper just went poof. Or no, it wasn't first pitch of the game. It was first pitch at Bryce Harper's at bet for a 2-run home run. Easiest thing. Easiest hit ever. Next game, we have the New York Mets and Carlos Carrasco going against Edward Cabrera of the Miami Marlins, getting plus 155 at home. The Mets are once again juiced off their ass. However, they have been winning a lot of games, 7 of the last 9. They've almost all been against the Washington Nationals or the Miami Marlins, but hey, they're still winning. Let's see. Carlos Carrasco, 0-2, 6.59 ERA with a 1.22 whip. He gave up 3 earned runs against the Miami Marlins last time they played. Before that, 2-3, 6-4, 2-1. Likes to give up his dingers. Definitely Marlins could be in a good spot to hit a dinger today, although I will say, hang on, that the Marlins Park is tough. Lone Depot Park is tough to hit a dinger out of. Yeah, tough to hit a dinger out of. But we'll see. Edward Cabrera, 0-1, 5.23 ERA with a 1.35 whip. He's only given us 10 innings. He went 6.1 in 4 innings, gave up 3 earned runs across both, gave up 2 and 1 home runs. So we could get a home run out of him as well. But he doesn't seem like that bad of a pitcher. So I'm kind of confused why the Mets are that much favored, besides the fact that they're going against the Miami Marlins. 7.5 over-under, huh?
Yeah. And I think that still might be an under, frankly.
What's the Miami Marlins team total? I don't think Carrasco's that good.
2.5.
2.5? Super juiced or just
Minus 150.
so super fucking juiced?
Super fucking juiced.
That's not fun.
That's 2.5.
Yeah, but that's not fun.
No, not
Yucky.
particularly.
Yucky. What's their first 5 over then?
It's 3.5 at plus 110 on BetUS.
Ugh. Also yucky.
What, the first 5?
Yeah. It's got to be 1.5 at better odds.
Plus 100.
Ah, there it is. That's the bet I was looking for. Damn, what the fuck do we do here? Actually, I think Carrasco gets dominated by the Miami Marlins. I'm pretty sure I saw that earlier. No, he does not. Edward Cabrera gets dominated by the Mets, though. Like, bad. Really bad. 417 average, 462 on base percentage, 750 slugging, 1.21 OPS. Everyone hits against him.
Jeez.
What is our Mets team total here?
Come back to me, team totals. Come back to me.
Give me 3.
4.5 at minus 105.
That's so
and then
ugly.
First 5 is 2.5 plus 125.
So ugly. Give me something good, you fucks. These are ugly. I don't like them. Carlos Carrasco strikeouts?
That is at 5.5 plus 115.
God, they are good today. They are good today. I'm not going to lie. They have got They have got their shit together. These lines are damn good. There's another stay away game, unfortunately. I would love to bet the Mets team total over, but I do not trust their bats. I would love to bet the Miami Marlins over, but minus 150 is just not worth it at the end of the day for how bad of a batting team they are.
I like Miami to win it, I think.
Miami to win.
Yeah. Just out of nowhere. Apparently the Dogs win a lot in Miami. Just a trend I've seen over here. And they've played them close. They haven't won one against them in a little bit, but games have been 6. Well, they won 1-4-2. And then since then it's been 6-5, 3-1, 4-3. They're tight games.
It's close.
I think they can steal
That
one
little,
here.
that little alt line, maybe?
I like it at plus 150. I think this could be a great opportunity to make a little alt line with them.
All right. I'm down with that. I like that, actually. Next game of the day, 7:10. We have the Tampa Bay Rays going against Boston Red Sox, and boy, am I fucking livid with both of these teams right now. I try and bet the Rays, and they lose to the fucking Twins. I try and bet the Red Sox, and they blow a 7-1 lead against the Rays with Chris Sale on the mound. Just everything. Just not happy with these two teams. Drew Rasmussen is a fucking stud, by the way. An absolute monster. Earned run log 11011110101. He has not given up a home run in 7 games. His strikeouts are doing well. His walks are very few and far in between. The man is Tampa Bay Rays ace. And the fact that they're near minus 110 to get today against Eduardo Rodriguez, who had a great outing last time against Tampa Bay, went 6 innings, 4 hits, 0 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. But before that, his earned run log was 3.50206104. So he is sporadic. He can be targeted. Just give me the Rays money line today. I would actually like to know the last time I missed a Royals money line bet on this show. I mean, I'm sure we could go back about 2 days and probably find one. And also, do not puff your chest when you beat the Orioles 3-2 on a comeback in the top of the 8th. Don't start with me. Don't you start with me. Especially when the Orioles should have fucking won that game and scored another run at the end of that game and just some bullshit happened. So don't you dare start with me, Braxton. Don't you fucking dare. But someone did point out, someone who's obsessed with analytics or something like that, pointed out that early game dogs tend to do better. Whoever fucking said that's an idiot, but it might actually be true. Anyways.
They might be
Stephanie,
correct idiot.
You were robbed.
I hate them.
I was robbed. We were all robbed by that. That was dumb. I'm mad at Braxton. Anyways. Just the Rays to win today. I can't see a reason not to bet it. Drew Rasmussen is their ace. The Red Sox are the Red Sox. The Rays are the Rays. I just got to take Rays today. The value's too good. The value's just way too good. Yesterday, the only reason I didn't bet him was because Chris Sale was on the mound, and now I'm back to Rays. And if they lose this game, I'm officially done betting on Rays for the rest of the year because this team is really pissing me off. Really, really pissing me off.
How much do you like Mr. Rasmussen here? Like
He's a beast.
All right.
He's actually a beast.
That first 5 Rays money line is at plus 100. And then Rays to score first and wins plus 135. But I don't like, that's not worth right here. But I like the Rays first 5 money line.
I'll tell you how good Drew Rasmussen is. And it's because people after him are just as good. When Drew Rasmussen pitches, so you heard his earned run log. When he pitches, this is how many runs the opposite team scores in the past 10 games. 3, 1, 0, 1, 6, 2, 3, 2, 6, 6. So at the bottom, not as good, but that was back in mid-July when he was only pitching 2 innings rather than 4 and 5 like he is now. Dude's a stud. Could get blown up, but very, very not good possibility he does. Rays money line. That's what I'm sticking with today, and I'm taking it by itself. I'm not doing parlays today because that shit pissed me off yesterday. Anyways. We move on.
Yes, let's.
Next game. Toronto Blue Jays. This is at 7:05. God, I hate when they do this thing. I'm sorry. I'm not going in order. We have to get the Toronto Blue Jays and Yankees game, where Steven Matz is on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays at plus 190 on the road, going against Garrett Cole, minus 230 at home for the Yankees. I'm sure everyone's going to be taking Garrett Cole's strikeouts today. I will not be one of them, although I would like to know what his strikeouts are at. Because he did get 15 the last game, which is kind of insane.
Pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good for a pitcher.
But Toronto Blue Jays are a very, very strict strikeout team. Second in the league, I believe. Steven Matz, 10-7, 3.8 ERA, 1.34 WHIP.
It's only 7.5 for Garrett. Oh, minus 165.
Ugh, gross. Earned run log for Steven Matz, 2.1102.00203. That's quite impressive. Garrett Cole is earned run log 1.00173.1045. He's just been an absolute fucking monster the past 4 games, averaging like 10 strikeouts, just killing it. Absolute monster. No dingers, no nothing. The under here, 8.5, plus money, close to plus money.
I don't think that's a bad bet at all.
Kind of feels like a square bet, especially with Toronto just absolutely lighting up the bats recently.
It's close. Obviously, the last one was 8-0. Then before that, back in May, they had a little series, and it went 8-4, 3-2, 6-5, and then a little before then, I'm sorry, that was June, and then in May, had 5-3 game. So it's right around that spot most of the time.
Damn.
But we are looking at Garrett Cole here.
Yeah, that's and by the way, Toronto Blue Jays lineup did not bat well against him. Average of 200, on base percentage of 253, slugging 300, OPS 562. So nothing. Teoscar Hernandez, however, gets into him a bit. So Teoscar Hernandez home run if you're looking for a crazy one. Also Marcus Semien has gone yard on him a few times. But I'm not really sure what to do here. What's the Blue Jays team total at?
We got. That's the first 5.
It's got to be
3.5 at plus 105.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's Garrett Cole, man. I would just like to say that they have scored 11, 10, 8, and 8 their last 4 games, the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, they're all one.
They the bats are coming alive all of a sudden, but it's Garrett Cole. So Garrett Cole, bats heating up. Garrett Cole, bats heating up. Garrett Cole, bats heating up. I think I'm gonna stay away from it.
Alright, I might just do something.
Ooh. Except that the Yankees are getting 97% of money, which makes me say fade the fucking Yankees today.
True. Okay. This is what I'm thinking here.
Okay.
Garrett Cole comes out, does his thing.
Yep.
All good. Maybe Yankees score, get a little lead going.
Mm-hmm.
Then Garrett Cole comes out. And the Jays just start digging.
Okay.
And you know what I would describe that as?
What?
Yankees scoring first and losing.
At
plus 900.
Oh my god. That is such ridiculous value,
We're
dude.
jotting it.
That is such insane, ridiculous value.
Yeah, and it's so... I mean, out of plus 900 bets you could take, this is very possible.
This is very possible. Yankees bats have been terrible as of recent as well. Just awful. Yeah, I don't think I have a play for besides that one because that is just insane value for the
Plus
Yankees
900 pop. Put $1 on it.
So Yankees to score first and lose.
Put $10 on it when 900. No,
90.
900,000.
All right. Next game of the day. 7:40. Nope, sorry, 7:20. I'm not letting covers screw me up this time. Paulo Espino with the Washington Nationals on the road getting plus 200 going against Max Fried. And the Atlanta Braves getting minus 238 at home. Paulo Espino, 4-4, 4.08 ERA, 1.15 whip, 3 average innings pitched, on base percentage of 282, earned run log 2.135161303. So actually a pretty good pitcher. Occasionally gets lit into a little bit. Likes to give up his dingers. Big dinger guy here. And going against the Atlanta Braves, I know a few guys that could hit the ball pretty fucking far in this little stadium here, this little ballpark. Max Fried is 11-7, 3.51 ERA with a 1.18 WHIP, on base percentage of 299. His earned run log 23011000240. So very solid. Almost always goes 6 innings or more. He has a couple 9-inning shutouts on his list. Not a big home run guy. Has let up 4 in his last 3 games. I'm going to check players versus batters here real quick just because I'm intrigued on this one. Very intrigued. Paulo Espino is okay against Atlanta. Nothing special. 273 average with 333 on base, 667 slugging. Freddie Freeman to hit a home run today. Lock it in. Lock it, clock it. To the rocket moon.
Polka dot it.
Yeah. Freddie Freeman to hit a dinger today. Also, Max Fried pitches okay against Washington. I think that the Atlanta Braves win this game. Hold on. The Yankees bet. That sounds like a good spot for a live team total bet on Blue Jays when it's around 1.5 by the 7th inning. I took the first 5 under 6.5 last night just because. First 5 under 6.5?
Wow.
That's insane. How did you get that line? That is a great line. I want that line, damn it.
Live bets, baby.
Hey, someone gave us a thumbs down. That was rude.
Who would have done? Who did it?
Real fucking rude.
Who did it?
I'm kind of mad. Anyways, that's a great bet. I was like, what the fuck when I saw it. That was pretty juiced, but don't expect that to go over. Oh, he's back. Okay. Yeah, that's an insane bet. I don't know where or how you found that one. But yes, Freddie Freeman will go yard today, and the Atlanta Braves will win this game. That's all I have to say about this one. They are getting 99%. Yikes. On 69% of tickets. And their spread is getting 99% as well. And I do not fucking care. Because Max Fried is sick. And Paulo Espino is not. And Freddie Freeman's going to hit a dinger today. I'll be very happy when he does. Very, very happy. Yeah, it was minus 180 on Gambit, so parlayed it with some soccer over 5.5 or over half goals so I could get a parlay. Nice. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I was going to say minus 180 is about the only way that makes sense. Moving on, though. Wait, do you have something on this? I saw you writing a couple things down.
Nah. I had something, but I erased it.
Good. That's a good holster there. It's a great holster. Let's just
take the situation down a couple notches.
Yeah, let's just take a step back, take a couple deep breaths. Today's game, Philadelphia Phillies with Aaron Nola on the mound on the road at minus 110, going against Eric Lauer of the Milwaukee Brewers, getting minus 110 as well at home. Yesterday, the Phillies picked up the Brewers by their neck, turned them upside down, gave them a little 1-2 pump, and then slammed them on top of their head. It was quite impressive, too. Aaron Nola is 7-7 with a 4.54 ERA and a 1.13 WHIP. On base percentage of 284. Earned run log 6.224052014. So he's been struggling. He has some good stuff every once in a while, but other times he's really struggling. Loves to give up home runs. Eric Lauer is 4-5 with a 3.22 ERA and a 1.2 WHIP. On base percentage of 288. His earned run log 12310101110. Very solid pitcher, very consistent. Not a lot of home runs, but I think I saw it. I think I saw the Phillies. Yeah, I see the Brewers getting 54% of tickets and 94% of money. And their spread is getting, only 20%? That's a little strange there. I took Brewers team total over yesterday, and I really don't want to do it again today. But I kind of want to do it again today. Because Aaron Nola is not very good.
Yesterday was wild, though, for this one.
I know. 12-0?
Yeah.
Unreal. 15.5 miles an hour wind going straight out today. 75 degrees and 63% humidity. We should be looking at dingers for this game for sure. Ooh. Eric Lauer gets destroyed by the Phillies. 351 average with a 400 on-base percentage point. That's an 800 slugging with a 1.2 OPS. Andrew McCutchen. Dinger. Andrew McCutchen, dinger. Bryce Harper could as well. Freddie Galvis even, maybe. But no, Andrew McCutchen is my person to hit a dinger in this one. Bryce Harper could also do it as well. Aaron Nola actually does kind of get shelled around by the Brewers a little bit. Wow. There should be a lot of runs in this game.
So, probably over 8.5 then.
Probably over 8.5. Both these pitchers should not do well today. I know Eric Lauer is kind of a stud, and Aaron Nola can be a stud, but both these teams love to hit against these pitchers. I do not trust the line because it's -110 and doesn't make any sense at -110, and seeing everyone stacked on the Brewers makes me even more nervous, so we are definitely not taking the Brewers or Brewers team total, but we will be taking the game total. Is it over 8.5?
Yep.
Plus?
-110.
All right, not bad. We'll take it. I like that one.
Philadelphia has won 5 in a row against the Brewers.
Interessante.
If not more, I just can only see 5.
Oh, okay. Interessante, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe Brewers wake up. Phillies team total maybe first 5 and full game. Brewers bats wake up. I think that both teams are going to hit the ball pretty well today. I have a slight feeling. I want you to know, whoever put a thumbs down on our video today
Really
is getting a thumbs down on their forehead.
Yeah.
You're a mean person.
You're mean.
I have
I'm
a
gonna
slight feeling it
cry.
was Braxton, but it's okay. I might forgive him someday when his brakes go out down the street. Maybe. Next game of the day. Wade Miley of Cincinnati. Do I even have to talk about the Reds and Cubs game? Can we just say that fade? Because if you bet on this game, you're ridiculous. These two teams are the most annoying teams in all of MLB. I'm pretty positive. I think I've come to the conclusion that I hate both of these teams more than any other team. They both are on my stay away from, don't you dare fucking touch them no matter what happens. Stay away. Yet I'm still looking at the game right now and trying to evaluate these pitchers and what's going to happen today. Stay away. Don't touch these fucking series. If the Cubs are in it and the Reds are in it, don't touch it. I will say that on my other watch out for, holy shit, don't know what's going to happen list right now is the Twins, the White Sox, the Phillies, and that might be it. Probably the Astros too, honestly. I'm not even going to get into this game because I don't want to. It is bad. It's Wade Miley versus Adrian Sampson. Do whatever you feel like necessary you want to do on that game. But I'm telling you, don't do it. Whatever it is, stay away. It's not worth it. Bad. Bad. Terrible.
Not good.
Not good. These guys fucking... And I'm still looking at stats right now just to see if I can find anything. And I continue to not find anything because these teams are so inconsistently bad. Moving on. Dodgers, St. Louis Cardinals. Do you see a pitcher for the Dodgers?
I don't see a pitcher for neither.
J.A. Happ is listed for the Cardinals.
Well, I don't see a pitcher for neither.
All right. If it is J.A. Happ today, we're just taking Dodgers. It's quite simple, quite easy. Parlay him with the Braves. Dodgers. Because, as I said on this last time J.A. Happ was up, remember I said, Oh, look at his stat line for the Twins. It was like 6, 5, 7, 5, 4 earned runs. Oh, look at his earned run line for the St. Louis Cardinals. Like 1, 0, 1, 2, 2. And I said, if there's anything I know about J.A. it's that he fucking sucks at pitching. And what did he do? That exact same game that I said he sucks at pitching. 1 inning, 8 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 dingers. I told you the guy sucks at fucking pitching. It was a show. He had everyone fooled on the St. Louis Cardinals for 4 games. He had everyone fooled. Everyone was like, holy shit, this trade was way better than we thought it was. And then reality struck him right in the fucking nose. And guess what happened? He did exactly what he's supposed to do. J-Hap sucks, and the Dodgers will rip his asshole apart today. Mitch White for Dodgers. I don't know who Mitch White is. Mitch White. I need to check out his stats real quick, just to make sure that Dodgers are a lock. Oh, he's played in 4 games. He's 2-2.
He's got strong eyebrows.
Strong, very solid caterpillar eyebrows.
Yeah.
Very thick.
They crawling.
Yeah, they are very much crawling. He's not bad. He doesn't pitch a whole lot, but he's kind of sporadic on how many innings they give him, but not a bad pitcher at all. Strikeouts are up. Earned run log in his last 3 is 3.02. Innings pitched is 3.1, 7.1, and 4.0. Gives up some hits, but hey, what do you expect, Dodgers still. Hap is going to be fucking. He's just bad. He's just such a bad pitcher. He's not good. He fooled a lot of people there for a little while, but now we're back to reality. And he's going to do the exact same thing that he did for the Twins, which is suck. Next game of the day, Seattle Mariners against the Houston Astros. Seattle Mariners on the road at plus 151, going against Houston Astros at home, getting minus 165 with Jake Odorizzi on the mound. Logan Gilbert's 5-5, 5.14 ERA with a 1.21 WHIP. Base percentage of 300. Earned run log 0.59523432. Wow, Logan, great outing the last time, which was against Houston actually, where he went 5 innings, 0 earned runs. But other than that, Logan has been struggling a bit. Jake Odorizzi, 6-7, 4.32 ERA with a 1.23 WHIP. He was the pitcher against that 1-0 Seattle. So it's Jake versus Logan again, where it was 1-0. Whoa, Jake versus Logan. Earned run log 12140633342. So it looks like in his last 5, he's really calmed things down a bit. Compared to where he was, giving up a shitload of dingers and everything. He still gives up some dingers. But remember, Jake Odorizzi is a Twins pitcher. He was a Twins pitcher. If there's one thing we know about anyone who is ever a Twins pitcher, I don't know how many times I have to fucking say it before people start believing that no matter who you are, if you were a Twins pitcher, you suck. I proved it on Jose Barrios. I proved it on J.A. Happ. I proved it on Odorizzi. I proved it on all of them. And I'll continue to do it. We're taking the game total over in this game because Logan Gilbert's going to get shelled and Odorizzi's going to get shelled. Bam. Bam. That's that, bitches. I will say Seattle's bats have been working a little bit better as of recently. I guess that was kind of just against Arizona. But they've been hitting the ball a little bit. Astros, I really don't know what the fuck to do with. They explode some games and some games are really bad. But we are getting to a crucial part of September here for playoff baseball. And if they don't turn it around soon, I don't know what they're going to do. They had a great game yesterday against Kikuchi, who couldn't throw a fucking strike. So I don't really give them that much credit. But at some point, the Houston Astros has to turn it around. They have to. You'd think. And if they don't, whatever. It'll be the one season that they don't, and we'll go down swinging on it. But give me the over on this game. Played each other a lot this year. They had 3 unders in a row, and other than that, every single game has been over. Give me the over. I like it. Is it 8.5? Am I reading that right?
Yep. Yeah, 8.5 over here.
It's not a day game, so the Mariners won't be too good, according to Braxton. Idiot.
It does get foggy in Seattle.
Does it?
Yeah. Foggy climate. So
It's good to know since the game's in
where
Houston.
is he? Well, they're used to pitching in the fog. That's the thing. It's too clear. The sun goes right into their eyes. Houston Sun.
Houston Sun, yeah.
Connecticut Sun.
Yeah, hey. WNBA
We'll get
champs
there.
this
We'll
year.
get there.
WNBA champs this year. Sorry, I'm undefeated on that bet. I don't know what he's talking about. But, oh, it's probably the Mariners one, huh? Well, they're playing at night, so we don't have to take the Mariners today. Stupid fuck. Anyways, next game. Logan Webb, the ace of the San Francisco Giants. On the road at minus 215 going against Chichi Gonzalez of the Colorado Rockies at home.
GG.
Logan Webb is just a fucking monster. 8-3, 2.56 ERA, 1.09 WHIP. Earned run log 1-0-1-2-0-1-2-1-2-1. In other words, he's a fucking beast who doesn't screw up. His strikeouts are up. His home runs are down. What is his strikeouts at today? I know it's a little Rockies air, so it doesn't work quite the same.
That's a great question, Eric.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Well, Sean finds that. Chichi Gonzalez is 3-6, 6.13 ERA with a 1.46 WHIP. On base percentage of 350. His earned run log 3.034732164. And none of these are very many innings, so he is getting shelled. Gives up pretty much one dinger a game. Has done that 9 out of the last 10 games, giving up one solo dinger. I'm going to see who on San Francisco is going to take him yard today, because someone will. Chichi, there he is. No one's really sticking out on this one. Brandon Crawford, maybe? Brandon Crawford. That might be the one. Actually, you know, interesting enough, Colorado Rockies are actually really good at hitting against Logan Webb. 315 average with a 367 on base percentage, 438 slugging, and an 806 OPS. That's not bad considering that's their ace.
Interesting. His strikeouts are over 5.5 at minus 110.
Logan Webb's?
Yes.
For real?
Well, I ain't no liar.
So I'm going to write down Logan Webb over 5.5 strikeouts, because that makes 0 sense to me, which maybe should scare me a little bit.
I'm looking at it right here. Let's see.
You realize in his last 6 games, he's had 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 strikeouts.
Well, that sounds like a great deal. We can get minus 110 then.
Now, I don't know how strikeouts work in Colorado. So, hang on, let me go to Park Factors real quick. Colorado, 80. Okay, so that's probably why. It's the least struck out park in all of baseball. But, dude, it's Logan fucking Webb. It's Logan Webb. 5.5, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's not very many.
That's not when he's just been blistering the ball. Like, he's just, I swear to God, there's no laces on the ball when he's done with it. I'm writing it down. I've been on a Logan Webb train for a while now, and I refuse to get off of it because he is making me a lot of money. I will also say that the Giants are going to win this game because Logan Webb is on the mound. The man's a fucking beast. He is an absolute tank of a pitcher. And I know he's in Colorado tonight, but damn, he's good at pitching. And Chichi Gonzalez is just not. What's San Francisco team total over? What are we, 7.5?
It'd be quite a few.
It's either 6.5 juice or 7.5.
6.5 minus 130, so not even that bad. It's
Not too bad. I'll be staying away from that one and just taking San Francisco to win this game. And Logan Webb. He's going to show you That it doesn't matter what air quality, how high up in the world he is, what stadium he's playing in, ballpark, don't matter. Guy is going to throw some fucking heat today.
True.
I will say the Rockies are only the seventh least struck out team, so it's a little bit scary there. But man, I'm riding with my boy. He's been bringing me to the promised land a lot lately. Next game, 3 more games left today.
Real quick.
Yep.
Under.
Under.
You give me these pansy Colorado over-under totals. 12. Where? When it was 11, I took the over and that hit, of course. But
of course.
When it's 12,
Take the under, of course.
that's disgusting.
Especially when you got Ace Logan Webb standing up there. Come on, man.
Giants might put up 12 on Chi-Chi, but
If they only put up 11,
then we chilling.
then you're good. Next game of the day, we're up until 9:40 tonight. Spencer Howard of the Texas Rangers on the road at plus 140 going against the Arizona Diamondbacks, and Zach Gallen at home getting minus 160. Arizona Diamondbacks getting minus 160. That's a new one.
Yeah.
There's a new line that I haven't seen probably ever. It might be justified, though, as Spencer Howard is 0-1, 9.82 ERA with a 1.77 whip, only averaging 2.1 innings. He's given us 35 innings this year with an on-base percentage of .360. Earned run log, and none of these are over 4 innings, I will point out. Most of them are within the 2 to 3 inning range. 5-0, 3-4, 0-2-2, 3-0-1. Not a big dinger guy, kind of surprising. Doesn't give up a lot of dingers. I guess he just doesn't pitch for that many innings to be giving up dingers. And not a lot of walks, but again, not a lot of innings pitched either. Zach Gallen's 2-8, 4.34 ERA with a 1.32 whip. On-base percentage of .317. Earned run log 3.0045, Likes to let up dingers. Has let up a dinger in 8 of his last 10 games, giving up multiple in 3 of those. Over-under is only set at 8, which is kind of surprising because both these pitchers kind of suck. Texas Rangers bats have been okay. 4-7, 1-2, 5-4, 4-13, 2-4. Their pitching's actually been a lot better. 0-3, 4-3, 9-3, 3-2, 5-5. Much better. I will say the Arizona Diamondbacks bats have actually been quite consistently good. 4-5, 5-8, then the 0. 5-4, then the 0, and 6-8. Please tell me that our overs here are 3.5s. Are either team getting 3.5? I bet the Rangers are getting 3.5. I bet the Arizona Diamondbacks getting 4.5.
Yeah, you're right. Rangers 3.5 minus 115. D-backs 4.5 minus 105.
Damn. I really want to take the over here, but I'm not going to. I really want to take the over. I think I'm going to take the over. I think I might take the Texas Rangers team total over.
Yeah. Don't hate that.
But do I trust the Texas Rangers get them themselves? The money is completely split on this game.
If you didn't.
The money is completely split on this game. It's 50-50 both ways. The spread is probably also completely split. I'm going to guess a little bit more on the Rangers, but that's because they're at plus 1.5. Yuck. Gross. Icky. Bad. Yuck.
I mean, dude, it's Rangers D-backs.
I know.
I'm cool not taking them.
Yeah, me too. I faded the other dog shit game of the day, which is Cincinnati and Chicago. I should probably fade this one too. I'm going to fade it. But that Texas Rangers team total over looks so fucking good.
Might circle back.
Might circle
Pick that up.
Might circle back. What I do see in the next game, though, and I do not see a pitcher listed for the Chicago White Sox. Unless you
Seeing
do.
Jimmy Lambert.
Jimmy Lambert. That's an interesting one. Who is Jimmy Lambert, I might add? Jimmy Lambert, White Sox. Because they don't have stats for him anywhere else. Ah, yes, Jimmy. Of course, how could I forget? 9 flat ERA. He really just doesn't go for very long, kind of lets up a lot of earned runs over not pitching a very long time. So not the best pitcher in the history of the world. He's going against James Caprilin in the Oakland A's. Also not the best pitcher the entire world. I really like the over in this game. I really like the White Sox to hit the over against James Caprilin, especially because they're underdogs, so their team total is probably a little bit better.
Yeah.
I will say, though, that this series likes to go under. It has pushed or gone under in all 4 games this season, all set at 9. However, those pitchers...
Okay, so on DraftKings, one of them was 8.5. And then it was over. I was like, what are you talking about? But there's one that was not as the push. It was 8.5.
Gotcha. I will say, though, that the pitchers before these games have been Montas, Bassett, Blackburn, Irvin, and for the White Sox, it's been Cease, Lynn, Lopez, and Keuchel, which are pretty fucking good pitchers. Yeah. All of them very good pitchers, and that's probably why we've seen the under here. Now with Jimmy Lambert and James Caprilin, I would expect to... They ran out of good pitchers to play each other with. I would expect a lot of overs in this game. What are our team totals at? Both 4.5?
Yes, sir. White Sox 4.5 plus 105. A's 4.5 minus 115.
A's bats have been quite incredible recently. I'm not gonna lie. Just give me the game total on this one. I hope both these pitchers just get lit the fuck up. Is it 9 or 8.5? It's gotta be 9. 9. At minus 110?
Yep.
Nice. We'll take that. Yes, I do like that over. Both these pitchers should get tossed around a bit today. I'm just hoping that it's enough to hit that over. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, we move on to the next game. Last game of the day. Last game of the MLB day. No. Okay. My computer started acting slow all of a sudden, and I was like, don't you fucking start. Don't you fucking start with me right now. I love this name, by the way, in the last game. Packy Naughton pitching for the LA Angels at plus 270 on the road going against Blake Snell and the San Diego Padres. Before we even get into it, that line is ridiculous. That line is stupid. That line doesn't make any sense. Padres are a better team than the Angels, but not at minus 340. Packy Naughton, 0-1, 4 flat ERA with a 1.78 whip. He's only given us 9 innings pitched. He went 1 inning, gave up 1 earned run, went 4.1, gave up 0 to the Padres, I might add.
What the heck happened here?
And then, you okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
One of the games just lost all the
thingies,
all the pitchers and all of the bats, and then it went wacky.
Okay.
But they're back now.
All right, good. And then he went 3.2 innings and gave up 3 earned runs. So, hey, Packy might not be great, but he's not fucking plus 270 on the road against San Diego bad. Blake Snell is 7-5, 4.31 ERA with a 1.38 whip. So it's not like he's overly impressive either. On-base percentage of 324. Has had a lot of control the last 5 games, though. Definitely been a fucking beast. Earned run log 0.132017140. So probably found something with control. His strikeouts have been unbelievable. Holy hell. What is the strikeouts at? Blake Snell's.
Blakey is over 7.5 at minus 140.
Damn it. Because his strikeouts in the last 5 games have been 10, 10, 9, 6, 13. And he's playing an Angels team who likes to strike out today. I have enough. I got enough of Logan and Savalia. I don't need to take that one too. But I will add that plus 270 is absolutely ridiculous.
That's a lot.
Also, the over-under is set at 7.5. These lines don't make any sense. Are the Angels getting 2.5 team total?
They very well could be. Let's see. Yeah.
No way.
2.5 minus 110.
At minus...
Yes.
That is the easiest bet I have seen in a while. You're telling me Shohei Ohtani can walk up to that mountain with 2 guys on and hit a dinger and we hit that over?
Yeah.
Thank you. Also, mark my words. Shohei Ohtani is going to walk up to the plate tonight with 2 guys on and hit a dinger. That's ridiculous. Blake Snell is good. Don't get me wrong. He's had a lot of good control and everything. But I will point out that even in his games where he does pitch unbelievable, teams are still scoring 5, 4, 3, 1, 10, 2, 4 runs against him on their team. Like, 2.5? You're telling me Ohtani can just walk up to the mound at any time and hit a dinger and basically get us halfway there? This is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. Angels over 2.5. Seems ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
Blake Snell's been a monster, but that's just ridiculous. And we move on.
Yeah, that's baseball.
That's the last MLB game of the day. We do have two, and I will say two of the better WNBA games that we've had in a while tonight. Two very, 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 very good matchups. We have the Connecticut Sun going against the Dallas Wings tonight.
Ooh.
Now, Dallas Wings are in the 7th spot. 7th and final spot? No. 7th spot in the playoffs. And then the second game tonight, we have Mystics versus the Storm. And the Mystics are 1 game out of 8th.
Ooh.
So top 8, I believe it's top 8 go. Yes, top 8 go. The Wings are holding on to 7th. The Mystics are 1 game out of 8th.
So some major playoff implications.
Some major playoff implications tonight. We're getting closer to WNBA playoffs, I might add. We're getting much, much closer.
That's going to be electric, dude.
It's going to be electric. The Sun are getting minus 8.5 against the Wings. Looks like the Wings are getting 97% of money tonight on only 126 bets. So, let's cool that off a little bit. I'm going to jump into this, though, and just see where our injuries are at today. Not that they're going to tell us anyways. Come on. Come on, computer. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. We're almost to the end of the show. You can keep it going. Basically, what you need to know about the Connecticut Sun is their defense is unreal. Just absolutely unreal. Can't be beaten. No one can break it down. Since coming off the break, they are just lights fucking out. No one can score on their ass. Very impressive. It looks like Dallas Wings have a couple injuries today, too, that may hinder them a bit. Connecticut Sun are healthy for the most part, except for Alyssa Thomas, who has been out for a little while and kind of been out all season. Connecticut, since coming off the break, has lost 1 game. That was the Seattle Storm in the Commissioner's Cup right after the Olympic break. They lost that one. They have won all the rest, and they haven't covered twice, and it was against the Washington Mystics, which they were supposed to cover 11, only covered 10. And against the LA Sparks, who they were supposed to cover 4. They're supposed to cover 11.5. They only covered 4, but then the very next game, they beat them by 15. Pretty solid team. The Wings, on the other hand, have won half their games since coming back. They're 3-3 since coming back. They've only covered the spread in 2 of those, though. Dallas Wings are a good young team, very solid. A lot of potential there. A lot of potential to just come out of nowhere any game. However, it's the Connecticut Sun, and they are just fucking unbelievable right now. Also, seems to be reminded of an account that tweeted out that Connecticut Sun were going to win the WNBA championship at plus 800.
What was that?
I don't know, but I think they're almost the number 1 odds now. They're close. Over-under set at 148.5. I would be hitting the under if I played anything, but I'm not going to play the under today because I hate over-unders in the WNBA because you either hit it by 35 points or you miss it by 35 points. Yeah, I'd be taking the under, and I think we just take the Connecticut Sun here, minus 8.5. Seeing the public stacked on the Wings at home, they got big playoff implications. They're gonna be running and gunning, but man, when you play a lockdown defense and you need to score points, that is going to be a rough outing for you.
Yeah. No, I'm in agreement. I was looking at the first half. Simply not worth it. It's at minus 5. It's not even minus.
No.
You want to take 8.5? Can't have that.
I do. I'm going to jot down the under, though. I was at 148.5. I understand why it's low and why it's not super low, because it should be lower with the Connecticut Sun, but the Dallas Wings do have a high-powered offense. And if Enrique Ogunbowale gets going, this could be a high-scoring game. They did play each other on August 15th, by the way, coming off the break. Connecticut Sun did beat them 80-59, which is a total of 139 points.
That's bone shaking.
That's what we call clapped.
That's Connecticut Sun basketball, baby.
It is. It really is. Dallas Wings don't play great defense, but as we know, Connecticut Sun don't play great offense. So yeah, I like the under here, and I like Wings. Second game. Ooh, am I putting out 3 WNBA plays for 2 games tonight? Whew. That's a bit extreme.
Ooh, they know what they're doing on this spread, though.
Yes, they do. Washington Mystics and Seattle Storm is a great line. -9, -9.5 for Seattle Storm, right where it should be. As I said, Washington Mystics are in pretty much must-win situations. And, of course, Elena Delle is questionable tonight, and we don't know if she's going to be playing, but she has to play. She has to play. She can't not play in this game. If they lose this game, which they should, because it's Seattle Storm, they're pretty much done for the playoffs. She's missed the last 2 games, or 2.5, I should say, after coming out of that Dallas game. If she plays, they will cover. That is about as simple and as straightforward explanation as I can give. If she plays, they win the game. They will cover this game. They may even win this game because she is literally one of the most impressive WNBA players. I've never really watched like WNBA intently before this season.
Yeah.
So I know all the names, and I've seen the Brittany Grinders play, and the Sue Birds, and the Brianna Stewarts, and the Diana Taurasi's, but I never watched Elena Delle play. And seeing her come back for those couple games when she did, this woman is fucking incredible. Like, unmatched MVP would have been if she was healthy this whole season. I'm pretty convinced. Just seeing her in the short time that she played, woman is an absolute monster on the court. So, like I said, she plays. Absolutely, Mystics cover this. I don't think Seattle Storm are as good as what they were.
Nope.
They've been struggling as of recently. But the Mystics without Delle has also been struggling tremendously. Seattle Storm have lost 3 of their last 4, have failed to cover the spread in 5 of their last 5 games. Since the break, they just don't look good. And I know a couple of those games they didn't have Sue or Brianna, so a little different there. But even when they're back, they aren't really doing anything overly impressive. They got kind of shit on by the Chicago Sky. They failed to cover their 12-point spread against the New York Liberty, which they should have easily done. They did beat the Washington Mystics back on August 22nd, but the spread was 8, and it was a 7-point game, and that was without Elena Delle. So, again, man, if she plays this, you could see the Mystics win this game. If she doesn't play, I am not betting on it because Seattle Storm aren't necessarily my favorite people to bet on right now, and the Mystics without Delle just are not worth betting on. So,
something to note.
Yes.
When you look at bowl game, net rating, all that, it makes sense that the spread's at 9. The Stormer +5 about. The Mystics are -4 about.
Other way around, yes. Oh, it's net rating?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah. So about 9 different.
Yep.
If you look, then break down the first half, in which the Mystics are getting +5.5. Storm are 4.2. Mystics are 2.0.
Can you do the last 7 games as well so we can see from the break?
Yeah, since the break.
It's up that one.
Yeah.
7, 8-ish games.
Let's do 8 to be safe.
Okay.
Even more so, they actually are better in the first half, significantly than the Storm.
The Mystics are?
Yeah, net rating of 1.6 versus the Storms of -8.3.
Okay, so if Elena Delle does play, I think full game is set. I think a first half money line or something. I'm telling you, this woman, it can literally change the outcome of the game.
Even if she doesn't, that first half plus 5.5,
they might have a chance.
might be the best.
The Storm have been terrible in the first half.
Yeah.
They've been unleashing in the second half.
In the last 8 games, they're the second worst team in the first half. Only better than the Sparks.
Okay, so if you want action on this game, regardless of Atlanta, now this is nice because it's not till 10 o'clock tonight, so we have a lot of time. I'm sure we'll find out decently early if Deladonia is going to play. If she's not playing, first half, if you want action on it, on the Mystics to cover the spread, I think is a good bet. If she is playing, dude, I'm telling you, you load up on first half, you load up on full game, you even sprinkle on their money line, honestly. Because of the 9-point spread in the WNBA, the money line on the backside is really nice. It's probably, I'll check right now.
360.
Yep, which is a hell of a money line for someone with an MVP on their team.
Yeah.
But like I said, we'll find out more. I'll try and tweet that out too. Her hoop stats. If you don't follow them on Twitter and you are a WNBA fan, you should follow them. They're the first ones to tweet out who is injured and who's not. I don't know how they do it. It's a really good account. They actually have some good bets too. We are better than them, but it's fine. They have some good bets on there too. Check them out if you're a fan of the WNBA. It's so worth it. They know their shit. And that's literally, I will go there before RotoWire. I will go there before Covers. I'll go there before CBS because they truly have the first information of injuries. So keep an eye on them. We have until 10 o'clock tonight, so I'll try and tweet it out or retweet it if she is playing, and then we know what to do from there.
Right.
But that is the show. That is MLB, WNBA. Fellas, we are 48 hours away. They're 48 plus a couple more hours away from the very first NFL game of the year. I cannot explain how fucking excited I am. Thursday's show is going to be nutty with games going on that night. We're going to get prop bets. It's just going to be a whole thing. You got anything else left to say on the show today?
Here's something,
Something happened?
yeah. Public service announcement. We get these emails a lot.
Yeah.
If you ever get an email from someone that says, hey, I went on your website and I found all of these security risks. You can pay me this much to go and fix them. Like, I'm a friendly hacker. It's not real.
Oh.
I'd say anytime you get an email from someone you don't know asking for money, if they really need the money, it would be through something besides email. You get that problem. So don't fall for it, because it seems very legit. I almost got fooled the first time.
Really?
Well, like almost as in I googled, is this real? And then it said no, and I said okay, and then I'm just gonna ignore that.
Okay. Well, hey, that's a nice PSA for the people.
Be safe out there.
We appreciate it.
Be safe.
With that, fellas, that is the Tuesday show. The
Yeah.
Wednesday show will be here bright and early tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., like it always is. We have football in 2 days. We have playoffs coming up. We have shit going on.
Oh man, I can't believe football's back.
Football's almost back.
Can't
Remember,
believe it.
if you are in the Fellas League or would like to be in the Fellas League, we will do our fantasy draft tomorrow night, the day before the first game, probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. If you do watch the show on one of the playbacks, you're not here during the live show. 1, we appreciate you immensely.
Hey, how are you?
And 2, let us know. Send us a DM on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you're listening to this from. Let us know. We'll get you in. Make sure you're part of the Fellas Show fantasy team. League. Whatever.
If you beat us, you get a shirt that says, I beat the fellas, and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
I'm down. Let's call it a $20 entry fee. 15, 10.
That was a lot of options.
Yeah, there's a lot of options there. Well, shoot me a DM if you have a preference. If you have a preference of draft time, it will be tomorrow. We are going to set it up for tomorrow, but if you can't make it till later or whatever, you need something, just let us know. We can be a little bit flexible. It's probably a 10, 12-man league, so we'll try and advocate for everyone. But with that, that is the end of today's show. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for being supportive. We'll keep getting better. We'll keep being more entertaining. And football is almost here. It's almost here, fellas. We're just 2 more days. 2 more days.
Whoever disliked it
Yeah, whoever just like
can
you can go
dislick
fuck
these
yourself.
nuts.
Yeah. You can suck a. Yep.
That's all I got.
Yep.
All
too.
right.
Bye, fellas.
Bye, fellas. Happy Tuesday. And scene. Just kidding. And scene.
By advertising on YouTube, I grow my business by reaching my most important